YouTube, what's going on? Kevin the Tech Ninja here. And today we're talking about the Blink X-T2 camera. And today's video is sponsored by Blink. They sent it my way for me to check out and let you guys know what I think about it. So Blink has been making smart home cameras for a couple of years now, and they were just acquired by Amazon. And what makes Blink special is that you get these cameras for a very low price, starting at 99 bucks for a camera and the module sync portion that's required for it to work for $99, or you can get a 2 camera pack for $179. Also, they just use AA batteries and you get up to 2 years of battery life. The software has had some major upgrades and it's actually a pretty robust camera system. Inside the box, you really don't get too much. You get the camera and you get a mount, so you can mount it outside if you wish. It's kind of a plastic mount and it just pops onto the back of the actual camera. And then you get the sync module. To get started, you just make an account or you log in with your existing Blink account, and then you get the cameras online by taking a picture of a QR code. All in all, the setup process took about 3 minutes all the way through, and then I had my camera online. Then from here, you just take your camera outside or wherever you want to put it, set it down there, and that's pretty much it. Overall, in the hand, the camera is made out of plastic, but it is water resistant as well, so you can have it outside during the elements, rain, snow, and things like that. Now, living in Michigan, where you pretty much have rain season, then you have summer, then you have winter, these are pretty much the seasons that we have. It is important to have this type of coverage as far as water resistance, and this camera definitely does have that. Speaking from experience using the first Blink system, I actually had it through the winter. Now that we're in the rain season, I did have it outside during a couple of rainstorms, and everything is still working just fine. All in all, there's not a lot to say about the camera. It's just very simple and it does camera stuff really well. As far as video quality and as far as sound quality, I'll let you be the judge here. I have a couple of examples of me outside talking to the camera. I have one example when I have porch lights and I had it as a doorbell camera, and I had another example with no lights at all, just talking to it directly. And I'll let you take a look at those.
Okay, so if you want to use this as a doorbell camera, you definitely can. Right now it's around 10 p.m. and all I have is the porch lights, and as you can see, my face is fully illuminated and the voice is actually pretty good. So if you have a doorbell and you don't want to do a doorbell camera or do an all-in-one solution, this can definitely be mounted somewhere and you can have a regular doorbell and you can get away with that. So here's an example at night with no extra lights at all. It's still around 10 p.m. and I'll let you be the judge of how this picture looks. It is absolutely pitch black where I'm at right now. And I'll let you be the judge of the voice and how does this work.
So let me know what you think down below. Is it suitable for a two-way communication device? For me, I was actually surprised with how good it actually sounded, and I felt the two-way communication was really good. Now, obviously, in a daylight situation, you get even better picture quality, but I want to test it in these conditions that aren't too suitable for a lot of cameras, especially cameras that are pretty small with a smaller sensor. Now, obviously, in daylight, this is a lot better quality, but I want to test it in harder situations, you know, nighttime with no lights or just being a dimly lit porch light. So the application is very simple to use. We're just going to touch on the interface here a little bit. This is the view of our outside camera. This is not a current live view. The camera saves on battery life by not showing you a current live view unless you actually go into it. But if you actually click the camera button, it will take a picture outside, and what's it going to do is actually update this view for you. That's just one way to update your view. This little icon right here is going to be your settings, so we'll tap into settings. We have the temperature, we have the battery, we also can enable or disable our motion detection. We can also turn on and turn off activity zones. So if you get a lot of activity, let's say right here, like cars coming by, you can just turn those off. Also, you can go into advanced and it gets granular, so you get more zones you can turn off and on. So that's a really cool feature. Also, re-trigger time, how long does it take for action to take place again for it to start recording? I have it set to 30 seconds, that's the default. And also sensitivity, low or high. And also clip length, how long do you want to record the clips? The default, I believe, is 10, but I had it set to 35. Depending on when you set, obviously this will impact battery life as it pops up at the top of the screen and says it. But furthermore, it does impact, as far as cloud storage, how much space it can use. The more clip length you have, the less clips you can have, which obviously makes sense. in clip early if motion stops. So if the motion no longer is going, it will just go ahead and stop the clip even before that 25 seconds. So a lot in here, you can just really go in and make these granular controls, which is definitely nice. Something you see in more expensive cameras, not really cameras at this price point. Also, you can turn off and on the microphone, and then you can have the quality saver, best, enhanced. Kind of like in the old movies, right? Enhanced. But I think best looks pretty good to me. And with best, you get that 2 year of battery life as well. Enhanced, it does cut that down quite a bit. And also you can see your Wi-Fi status, camera to Wi-Fi and camera to sync module. And this right here is really important. A lot of the cameras, where I have this camera at outside, the Wi-Fi signal is 1 or 2 bars or even less than that. This right here has an impressive wireless chip in it where it's getting full bars even outside of my house, which is very impressive. This little folder is showing us all of our clips. Clips with the yellow dot means no one has reviewed it yet. To look at a clip, it is very simple. You just go ahead and click on it and then it loads, and then you have your clip right here. Extremely quick to get the clips. Just tap it, wait about 3 seconds or so, and then the clip starts playing. That was a little bit longer than 3, but most of the time it's usually 3 seconds or so to get to the clip. Obviously depends on the length of the clip and things like that. I did change the clip length to 35 seconds, so you will see a little bit longer times for it to open. But yeah, it's very smooth. As you can see, these are some shorter clips. These open perfectly fine in just a couple of seconds. Up top, it tells you how much storage you're using. It says I'm using 10% of my storage, so that's really good. And also you can say auto delete clips older than how many days, 3, 7, 14, 30, or 1 year. And obviously if you run out of space, it starts deleting clips, but from here, you can have it automatically archive clips for you. Back at the main screen, I'm gonna show you one more thing. There's a quick way to disarm just by tapping the disarm button, and then your cameras are now disarmed, as in they're not gonna look for motion at all. And that is just a really quick way to do it. Also, you can rearm it by tapping on the exact same button here. Top left corner, it takes you right into the neighborhood app, which is something that Ring had. Ring doorbell, Amazon owns Ring and Blink now. So you tap in this right here and it goes straight to the neighbors app, excuse me, not neighborhoods. And in here, it just lets people upload clips to things that they saw with their doorbell or their Blink cameras. So for example, like, hey, this person was trying to break into my house. Here's a video clip of them, be aware of it. This is an app that I really love to use. I've been using this app for a couple years now, and I really like to figure out or just know what's going on in my area. So that's it for the app. It's very simple to use. As you can see, it's very quick to get into your camera and look at it, and it's actually pretty robust as far as what you can do actually in the camera as far as settings you can make. Also, there is integration for Amazon. So if you do have an Amazon A nearby, be careful because I am going to say the trigger word here. So Alexa, show me outside.
Okay.
So as you can see here, it is now showing my outside camera. So even I have control to zoom in right here, right from the Echo product that I have. So anyways, guys, those were my final thoughts, my opinions. You can pick it up from my link below from a 1 camera pack for 99 bucks, up to 2 years of battery life, or you can get yourself a 2 camera setup, and that's gonna run you $179. Anyways, guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later.